How's it going, guys? Merts here, bringing you another Watcher Realms video. And today we will be talking about the 10x that will be happening on Friday. So there are two new heroes, KINEZA and KRIA. So let's talk about KINEZA first. So she's a fighter from the Nightmare faction. So this is my first look at her as well. So her talent is basic attack has a 25% chance of gaining 1 chi stack. Triggering dodge also has a 100% chance of gaining 1 chi stack. So a chi is the flowing of life that can enhance some skills effects and stack up to 3 times. Upon reaching the maximum number of stacks, gaining this effect will instead regenerate 50 range. And dodge is when attack becomes immune to the damage. So her basic attack is deals 50% damage to one enemy twice. Her ultimate is consumes all chi. So in here she has 3 stacks. There are 3 orbs that are floating beside her. So it will consume all of that, with each stack dealing 105% damage to enemies in range 1 time. So it's only for 1 enemy. Afterward, deals an additional 300% damage. So I guess she will be again a hero for guild boss because this is just single target damage. One of her passives is Zen Evasion. Originally has 10% chance of dodge. Every 100 attack speed provides an extra 3% of that dodge. So this passive is good because she's from the Nightmare faction and Wrath is free. So when you have Wrath and you have her, you will gain extra chances to dodge. And her second passive is Chi Shatter. Enhances the next basic attack upon triggering dodge, making it deal 200% damage 1 time. Each stack of Chi makes basic attack and enhanced basic attack ignore 9% defense. The damage and the defense ignore increases as you level her up. This one, the chance and the basic dodge increases when you level her skills up. So let's talk about this. This is really good on guild boss because the guild boss has really high defense, and when you can ignore it, that means you will deal a lot more damage. So that's up to 15% ignore defense when you max her skills. So she will be really good in the guild boss and single target arena. So when you level her ult, you will lower the skill cost and increase the damage of each stack when you consume chi and the additional damage by up to 500%. As you can see, burst damage and dodge is her specialty. Let's go back to KINEZA and see her stats. 5.8k attack. So she's on the high end too, just like Arrogance. She has 600 more attack than Arrogance. If I get KINEZA, it will also really be good because I have Torodor and I can farm more blood in the guild boss. So I didn't mention this Kismet bond for KINEZA, her passive bond skill when you have Salazar. So when you have Salazar and her, the damage that Surging Roar deals by consuming a stack of chi increases by 120%. Surging Roar is her ult. So that will be really good, because if you use her on guild boss with Salazar, you will deal a lot more damage. So if you have Salazar, you can think about getting her for this passive bond skill. Now for KRIA, she is a mage from the cultist faction. Her talent is within 10 seconds, every 3 enemies killed in the basic attack range summons 1 Stormcrow. A Stormcrow is like the common stone from Calypso, Seal Stone. So it's the same. So she will summon a Stormcrow and it will attack 1 time every 4 seconds after reaching the target. Each strike deals 70% AoE damage to nearby enemies, and you can have 5 Stormcrows exist simultaneously, and each can last for 15 seconds. And your hero and the Stormcrow will deal additional 10% damage to slowed enemies. So her basic attack inflicts 70% AoE damage on up to 3 enemies within the attack range. Her ult strikes enemies in range with lightning 3 times, dealing 100% AoE damage up to 10 enemies each time. So based on her skills, she will be used on grade 1, but I don't think she will beat Kamet and Virna in terms of damage. Let's see. Oh, wow. Her attack is on the high end, 5.2k attack. Maybe she can deal equal damage to Virna and Kamet, but we shall see. Her first passive, Killer Crows. When the effect of Necrostorm Assault ends, so her ult, Necrostorm Assault, enhances every Storm Crow on the field summoned by the hero, increasing its attack by 20% and allowing it to inflict slow with each attack. The effect lasts for up to 10 seconds and increases when you level her skills up to 15 seconds. So this passive is really good to activate the 10% more damage to slow the enemies. Her second passive is Fist for Crows. When a Storm Crow disappears, increases the hero's damage by 3%, lasting for 9 seconds. This effect can be stuck up to 5 times. So the damage increase can last up to 15 seconds. When you have her max skill, and the damage increase can be up to 5% per stack. Damn, she will be really good. So the good old question, will I be summoning for these two? I will only use my divine summons and not my crystals and diamonds. So we will have 2 summons on Friday. Because I think both will be really good. And I really need a mage, an AoE mage. Because I still don't have Kamet and Virna. So I hope I can get KRIA. So for the 4 stars. So Deimos is one of the best single target damage dealers. He is the second place in my guild boss team behind Arrogance, and he beats Zilitu because I don't have a infernal faction lord. That's why my guild boss is Arrogance first, and then Deimos, and then Zilitu for damage, and then Setram. So if you don't have Deimos, you can go for this banner. And if you're struggling in guild boss, so Titus is trash. Let's be honest about that. He costs 31 and you can't heal him. Nazim, I think will have a rework, but as for now, he is also trash. So that's it, guys. That's the 2 new heroes, KINEZA and KRIA, that are coming on Friday. And with Deimos, Titus, and Nazim for the 4 stars. And that's my opinion of them. So if you enjoyed this video, if you have any suggestions, write it down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe. As always, good luck on your summons. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Peace!